Well, thank you very, very much. Let me welcome each and every one of you. This is a series of briefings we've been doing for years now. I want to thank our partners with AAAS and the Dana Foundation. And I want to thank all of you for taking time to share in, some breakthrough discoveries that are going to be talked about today in neurotechnology. I want to welcome Dr. Caldwell, Joshi, and I also want to welcome Dr. Ludwig. I want to especially acknowledge my friend Philip Lowe, who is just extraordinary, and we shared a keynote at the Israeli Brain Technology Conference, but we also, as with everyone here, we share an interest in dealing with the challenges for the over 1 billion people in our world who suffer from a brain illness, some 50+ million Americans who suffer from one of the 600+ diseases or disorders of the brain. And the hope really rests in what is going to be discussed today, neurotechnology. And we've done some real work here in the Congress. As part of the Fattah Neuroscience initiative, I've made this the principal focus of my work as the lead appropriator on science, and working with my chair people on the other team, Culberson, chairman of the CJS, and Tom Cole from Oklahoma, who is the chairman of the Labor, Health, Education, Appropriations Subcommittee. We have worked together to really put neuroscience at the very forefront of the country's work and invested billions of dollars in this effort through the National Science Foundation, the National Institutes of Health. At the foundation, we created the Interagency Working Group on Neuroscience through legislation some 5 years ago. And then we followed that with a new Interagency Working Group on Imaging. But what you're going to hear about today is what this portends, what's happening right now, how people who have family members who are suffering from epilepsy and MS and Alzheimer's, where the promise rests in terms of neurotechnology, the fact that literally there are well over 10 million people who now have a device in their brain and helping to help them manage some of the challenges of day-to-day life and to be self-sufficient, but how so much more is going to be able to be done. So we're building, working with our national labs, a National Brain Observatory. This is an important effort. NIH and the National Science Foundation and DARPA are doing great work, working together on developing the tools that are going to be needed to map the brain, to understand how it works, and to be able to make disruptive progress in this area. So many people and so many families depend on the success that is the focus of this work. And it's not being done by politicians. It's being done by the people who you're going to hear from now. These are some of the smartest, most capable people anywhere in the world who are focused on the greatest scientific challenge that exists in the world. You know, we have a lot going on in between our ears, 100 billion neurons and trillions of connections, and we yet don't understand how the simplest tasks that our brain undertakes really work. And we need the tools to be able to master that. And you're going to hear today about how federal investment, working together with those in academia and in the private sector, efforts like the Neurozone in San Diego that's being led by some of the two of our guests who are here to talk today. You're going to hear about this work, but whether here in Philadelphia or anywhere in the world, this is the work that I think is the most important effort that we need to be undertaking for the benefit of humankind. So thank you and enjoy this briefing, and I look forward to being with you at our next one. Thank you very, very much.